It's time for the Sunday Roundtable. Joining us this morning, once again, are Democratic political analyst Marianne Marsh and Republican political analyst Rob Gray. Marianne, let's start with you. You just heard Andrea Campbell. If elected, do you get the sense that she's going to be a different kind of attorney general?
Well, first of all, she would be the third woman in a row, by the way, if she gets elected.
That's
the
true.
Second black attorney general, Ed Brooke being the first back in the 60s. But she would be the first black woman, and that is notable. And I think what you heard in the interview today and on the campaign trail, she's going to bring her life experience to this. And for her, what is most important is fairness. You heard her talk about the death of her twin brother and felt that throughout their life, the law enforcement community and the judicial community, they had two very different experiences as black twins, one a girl, one a boy, and it led to the death of her brother ultimately. So I think she brings all of that to as Attorney General, and she's much more aggressive on a lot of other issues as we heard today. So I think that's the unique perspective she brings.
Rob, what did you hear? Did you hear that she will be a different kind of AG?
I did, and I agree she brings a different perspective, but we have a very progressive Attorney General right now. Maura Healey, Andrea Campbell, I think, will be the same, and I think their policies will be pretty much the same.
All right, baby formula, it is the hot political and domestic quandary this week. The Massachusetts congressional delegation, they want answers from Abbott, which has the exclusive contract to sell Similac to the state's WIC program. Now, Rob, do we believe this was unavoidable?
Listen, they should be looking for answers from Joe Biden, not from the manufacturer. Joe Biden's HHS went in, botched the investigation into this plant. They knew that it would decrease production. And the reason we have a baby shortage formula is because of Joe Biden and his HHS. The Massachusetts delegation, I'd like to see one criticism of their president in power who's created this crisis that hasn't happened ever before.
Marianne?
Before Joe Biden was president, there's something called a monopoly. 4 companies in this country make all the baby formula. That plant in Michigan makes 1 of every 5 cans for WIC. They have all of it here in Massachusetts. So when we talk about supply chains and everything else, it's a monopoly that's the problem, number one. And yes, FDA fell on its face. They knew last October there was a problem. They didn't even talk about it till February. The head of the FDA testified this week before the subcommittee that funds him, and he couldn't even answer the question. So he should be fired. But before Joe Biden, we don't have a competitive economy. We have a monopoly.
Absolutely, should have been fixed. But you admitted it. The FDA fell on their face.
Yeah.
Debbie Stabenow, the Democratic senator from Michigan, admitted it.
Yep.
FDA fell on their face. The Massachusetts Democratic congressional delegation, not a whiff of criticism of Joe Biden. Shame on them.
We need to go back to having a competitive economy again, competition.
Okay, this weekend, the GOP convention was held. Secretary of State Bill Galvin points out in-person conventions aren't necessary with the current rate of COVID since the candidates already have qualified for the ballot. Should the Democrats take a hint when their convention meets in 2 weeks? Your people there, Marianne.
My people are having a hybrid convention as of today, right? Which is some online, some in person. There's still plenty of time to change that. We shall see. And, Galvin's right. Everybody, perhaps one candidate, is going to make the 15% threshold. So I think if things get worse, they might go fully online, which they did all during COVID. So they're prepared.
In-person conventions, do we need them, Rob?
Well, Bill Galvin should then speak out against the Who playing at Boston Garden this week and the Celtics playing at Boston Garden this week, because these political conventions have 1/3 the crowd of a sporting event or a concert event.
All right, Rachel Rollins making what may be her first bold move as U.S. Attorney. She wants to know if Quincy is violating the civil rights of those with addiction problems by opposing the Long Island Bridge, which could lead to a substance abuse campus. Do we see a Wu-Rollins alliance at work here, Marianne?
We do. In addition to many others we talked about last week, you're starting to connect the dots here where Michelle Wu is building alliances and already had relationships with Rachel Rollins in this case to try to advance her agenda. She really wants to fix Mass and Cass. This could have been solved long ago. Marty Welsh put all of this in motion and made all of this the disaster that it is. And in fact, as Michelle Wu said during the campaign, the bridge could have been built by now. Doesn't mean that Mayor Koch wants it. In fact, he does not. But this is one more tool that Michelle Wu is using across the board, especially on the law enforcement side, with a new superintendent coming in, a different way to treat kids who commit crimes, all of that. This is one more way that she's trying to get her goals across the finish line.
Mayor Koch says he's going to cooperate with this.
Well, after he spiked it for 5 years, right, using his political connections, legal battles, whatever it took. So I think there is a change here. It's been going on for 5+ years, so you have to think that the new mayor and the new U.S. attorney have changed something, because otherwise, why didn't this happen 3-4 years ago? But the state and the city could have solved this long ago. They just chose not to. They didn't care.
That's right.
Well, we've got new leaders. We'll see what happens at this point.